All right, since everyone is now paying attention, and this is going to be, because last 2 days it wasn't very good, right? It wasn't very good. All right, let's see if we're ready. So, class.
Yes.
Speak directly into the clown's head right there. No. Okay, all I can get is a no there. Okay, so for those people following along and paying attention, that means that you are not on your computer right now because we are going to do something with this packet that I'm about ready to hand out. So this is going to be for my notes on page, what page did we say this was? 26, 27. So, 5, 6, 7. And on the board we have our first one. So, now, there's a reason why we do this. Anyone actually want to help me with this one? Not Kermit though, because Kermit gets paid under the table. He needs, he's just given cash in a brown paper bag every week. 6. Okay. Now, your pay stub or LES leave-in earnings statement. There we go. So your pay stubs. So a lot of times, your pay stubs are not going to be correct. Okay? Because all they do is they put in information and then mistakes are made. Currently, right now, I am not getting paid when I'm supposed to be getting paid. So I go back and look at my pay stub to see, too many? Okay. To see what's wrong with my pay. I'm like, hey, I double check it all the time. Because you can't always count on other people to get your pay correct. Because that's your money, right? It's your money. You got to make sure you're getting paid what you're supposed to be getting paid. And if you're ignorant of how to do it, what if they're shorting you like an extra $500 a paycheck? That would suck, right? But you know how to actually figure out to even tell them, who's ever doing payroll, that you're missing money? All those people do is actually put in a number, hit enter. That's it. That's all they do. You have to go through and actually know how much you're supposed to be getting so you can calculate what you're supposed to be getting. A lot of people nowadays just go with it. They're like, oh yeah, this is how much money they gave me. Is that what you're supposed to be getting? I don't know. Certain things you should know. Your money, you should know about it. So we're going to calculate some values here. So we're starting with AJ's job. AJ has his job at Taco Bell. Okay, first job at a high school, Taco Bell, paid minimum wage, $13.85 an hour starting. You work part-time each week. You have no health benefits or 401k. You are to calculate blank fields. FICA taxes are 6.2. I know you guys are writing that in somewhere, right? Because you know someone's going to ask me later on. 6.2%. Social Security is 1.45% for Medicare, right there. For Medicare, there we go. And your W-4. We're doing the W-4 and the A-4 tomorrow. Okay? I'm just going to give you the answers for this right now. So my A-4 is going to be 3%. The A4 is actually this document here that you guys get when you get a job. It's your A4. Okay? Pretty basic. You put one check mark, you put your name on it, and sign it. That's it. That's what the A4 is. So I'm telling you, as of today for our notes, we're going to do 3% for A4. And then our federal, which is our W4, we're going to say that one is going to be a 12%. Because again, we're going to do federal taxes starting tomorrow. So I'm just going to do a standard deduction of 12%. There we go. Easy enough? Okay, so 12%. Now let's go through and calculate all my stuff here. So we work 30 hours at $13.85 an hour. What's the first thing I should do? Anyone? What's up? Multiply it. There we go. Super easy, right? It wasn't a trick question. Everyone thinks it's a trick question. It's not. Your rate times time is your money. So how much money you're going to make. So in this case right here, it's 1385 times 30. And I know you people are helping me out here by doing some calculations. And we're going to fill these in. What'd you get?
415.
Yeah, 415. So I'm going to change colors here. So we, in this box right here, 415.50 because it's money. I go down to 50 cents. Now this right here, what can I also refer to this as? Gross, very good. This is gross because this is before taxes. So I'm going to call this one gross down here at my total. All right, so now we're going to do this. Now that we have my gross, now I'm going to start taking away taxes. So, Medicare, my first thing on my list, my Medicare is right here. Medicare is over here, 1.45. So, on my thing, so I take my gross, which is going to be 415.50 times, I got to do 1.45%. So as a decimal, that turns into anyone? I got to multiply by the decimal. 1.45 turns into what? 0.0145, right? There we go. 0.0145. So multiply that out, and you should get 602. So for our Medicare, it's going to be 6.02. Does anyone want me to pull up my numworks on the board so you guys can see it there? Because a lot of people seem to just be waiting for me to do answers, and some people are just watching movies instead of actually doing their work. So 415.50 times 0.0145. There we go. And that's where I get my 602. Bob, are you just going to grab stuff and just throw it on my desk back there?
I was on the floor. It was yours.
Nope. No, all mine have been stolen already. So that's someone else's. No. If you're going to put it up here. Don't just throw it. Man, some people. Dang, who's over here coughing up a lung? Seriously, come on now. Anyway, thank you, Bob. Now, Social Security. My Social Security now is going to be 6.2%. 6.2%. So I take my 415 times 6.2, which is going to be 0.062. 2576. 2576. All right, our federal tax. What did I say the federal tax is? No. Federal. That's going to be my W. That's my, I didn't put W4. Oh, okay, that's why. So W4. Yeah, W4 is 12%. So that's my federal taxes. So we're going to take our number and multiply by 12%. .12 $49.86. And then my state tax, what percent did I say state tax was? 3%. 3%. So your state is 3%. Twelve what? 47. 47 because that 5 made that 6 go up, right? Alright, so now for the next part, we're going to calculate what we have. So down here, this is going to be my gross minus deductions is going to be equal my net pay. That's how much I take home. So now what I'm going to have you people do is you are adding these together because I need to combine all my deductions. I'm hoping some people are actually doing the calculations, not just waiting for me to write it up here. What'd you get? Good job. Minus 94.11. And now to figure out our net pay. $321. Okay. There we go. Now you guys are going to have to do this yourself for your project, but we're going to do a couple more examples of different things that you might see. So, not everyone just working at Taco Bell. Some people got other jobs. So on another job, this is a full-time, and this job right here is now going to offer 401k, health insurance, and family insurance. So, same thing goes. Our W-4, we're just going to use this as standard. Our W-4 is going to be 12%. And our A4, which is our state, is going to be my 3%. And then again, your 6.2 for Social Security, 1.45 as Medicare. So I want you guys right now calculating your pay first. calculate your pay. Jose, what'd you get? Then calculate it. AJ, help him out. 1,400. There we go. And that's going to be also my gross. So after I figure out my gross, then I could actually go through and figure out each one of my deductions. And Jose is going to calculate the Medicare. I'm going to have Fresh Prince. He's going to calculate Social Security. Kermit is going to do federal tax. And Bob is going to do state tax. And yes, Booyah is going to have a part to play in this here in a minute. No, it's not so bad, right? All right, Fresh Prince, what do you got? You got it yet? Okay. Very nice. And just like I did, just like I was doing. You weren't watching when I was doing it? Okay, so put in your number in times.
So as you multiply that, say,
1,400.
so
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Jose, what'd you have for Medicare? 20.30. Okay. Fresh Prince, what do you got for Social Security?
86.8.
80, right? Because it's money, right? It's 80 cents. All right, Kermit, you had federal, right? Are you still working on it?
Yep, I tried. I don't know.
Do it there. 1, 4. Times. Oh, that. 42? Even?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So 42 is your federal?
Yeah.
Tax.
Federal.
No, it's state.
Wait, no, wait, where you going?
That's state.
You going to state.
Yeah. Federal's.
Yeah, that's
Okay, and then federal is the 6.2, right? Which is our I'm sorry, not 6.2, 12. I apologize. What the? Come on, Deuce. I'm sorry. 12%, right? And we get 168 even.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
Yeah, I think so. 160.
There we go. There we go. All right. So now we just calculated those percentages, and now let's do our deductions. Let's do our deductions. So booyah. All these right here are being taken out of your paycheck. Booyah is going to add these together. Emmanuel is going to figure out my net pay. You already there? Okay, good job. You already got it all? Okay. Add all those together. Alright. Booyah, did you get it yet? Still working on it? Alright, can someone give me a hand? What do we have for our deductions? 942.1? Like that? 942.1. And next one. Okay, Emmanuel, what'd you get for the net pay?
457.9.
457?
Yeah.
Everyone agree? I'm not agreeing with the 4.
So you 447. $447.90.
457.90? Is that what you got?
No,
Yeah.
447.90.
That's what I got.
447?
457.
457.
What?
Right?
Do you guys agree on the deductions? No?
That's
We're not agreeing on the deductions, right?
Wait, do you have the last ones?
Yeah. Do you know why we have to add the last ones?
Yeah, please take it away.
They're taken out of your check.
It was 317.6.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
317? Alright, here, let me double check. So we go 20.3, 20.3
So we're all not
plus 86.8 plus 168 plus 42 plus 140 plus 40 plus 445, enter. I got 942.10. So
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah.
942.10.
Oh, because you know, point 00.
Yeah, don't worry about those. That's year to date. So this is net pay is your check in February. So that's what that does for you. You know, like in December where everyone actually starts talking about you get your refund, you know, just bring in your old pay stub or something like that, bring your last pay stub. Yeah. So they could just use your year to date pay stub to calculate or estimate what your taxes are. They can. It's not always accurate. I wouldn't do it. Anyway. So I got 457.90. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully we fix this. Nick, did you fix it yet? Okay. Just making sure. Alright, here's another one. Okay, we are working at Company Street. Okay, I know it says Ross, but you know it's full of crap. So, same thing. It is my Social Security 1.45. Social Security is 6.2. 1.45 is for Medicare. Next one is your W4 is 12%. And your A4 is 3%. And again, I'm just telling you what these are now. When you actually go fill out your W4, when you get a job, you could change that. You could say what your deduction should be. But we're going to talk about that tomorrow. So, I want you people now filling in as best you can as many of the boxes all the way through. If you need help, you need to say something so I can come around and try to help you. Yeah, this times is 3 times 9. Okay, so does that say 277? Okay. So, how many hours are you working? Yeah, with rate times time, and then over here, rate times time. So you're gonna have 2 because you get paid $13.85 for your first, you know, your first regular, and then overtime is more. Yeah, you already got it all? Yeah, you add 'em up. Yes, add those two. Add those together. Whoops. Yeah, add 'em. Yeah, add 'em. Because you get your regular pay and then your overtime, so you add the 2 together. When that creature gets wet. Yeah, right, right. This is 10 this. Yeah, now add those together, and that's gonna be your gross pay.
This is right, right?
Yeah, you add the 2. Okay, I guess not. It's not C. I'm telling you, it's fine now. that here. So this one, you take this number and you multiply by Medicare, which is this percent. Social Security, you take this number and multiply by this percent. FICA is Social Security. Okay? There we go. So that's where we go, right? And then times your percentages, right? Okay. What's up? A little bit too much. So you took your total, you have to have both totals. Because you worked 80 hours here and 10 hours here. Okay, find the second one, add them together. Okay.
Yeah, like
Right. Alright.
Gotcha.
You did? Yeah. Oh, you worked too much? Because you just saw your overtime? Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright, so let's go through.
You add the overtime?
Yep, we add the overtime. So, adding it up, so 1385 times 80 1108, and then my overtime pay is 207.80.
That's 12.26.
So my
This one like
207.8.
67.
Oh, I put the wrong thing, that's why. Okay. So what do we get? 12 what? 15?
67.
That's not what I got.
That's not what I got either.
Okay. Say it again. What do you got then?
Me?
Yes, you, Miss Chocon.
1,315.80.
So it's my 1108 plus 207.8, 1315.80. That's correct. We're just adding these two together here. So now we go through and find our Medicare. So we have our gross now. So I take my 1315.80. I multiply for Medicare was the 1.45%, so it's 0.0145. And this is going to give me 1908. My Social Security is going to be the 6.2. I get 81.58. Federal tax 12%. That creature's gone. Another creature just asked. I'm gonna get 157.90. My last one, sales tax. That's by 3%. I'm going to get 39.47. Add up your deductions. All right, anyone want to share? 298.3. And then my net pay, I would subtract those.
Is that like 20? Oh yeah.
Seabass, what'd you get? Yeah.
The deduction is supposed to be 0.3.
0.3. What do you mean?
The deduction 0.3 instead of 3.0.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Dang
that's
it,
like-
Kermit.
Yeah, it's gonna like 298.32.
And what do we get?
1,077.77.
Very good.
Yeah.
And let's see. For our assignment today, you are going to do this one yourself. You're going to do this one yourself. All those. Take a picture. And you are going to, as it's done, nice and clear, you put it in Canvas under Assignments, Pay Stub, Construction Services. And all you have to do is upload a picture of it so I could read it. Make sure you put all your values in there. Just the construction services one. That last one that you just saw right there. This one right here with the regular and overtime. All right, that being said, get to work.